Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my official makeup routine. So I've, in my videos in the past, left a few steps out because I felt like they weren't really needed. They were just a little bit too extra. So I just wanted you guys to know what I do on a regular basis. Because I go in with a lot more steps than you would probably think. So I just have a few concerns that I like to deal with my skin is texture, unevenness, discoloration. So all of those I like to fix with makeup. So for anybody who wants to know how I do those, just keep on watching. So the first thing is primer. I've already done my skincare routine, but I like to go in with the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. This is really big right now. I just like to get just a dollop amount on a spatula, and then I put it onto a plate. I just get the desired amount that I want and I apply it to my face. And I mainly focus this on my cheeks. So you're probably wondering, why are you using a spatula? What are you doing? I'm using a spatula because this is kind of like spreading this all throughout my pores, super fine, very even. And I do that with this, not with my hands. Because your hands soak up product, sometimes your hands just don't get the job done. And these are just for the days when I want my skin to look flawless. And you can probably tell that I have little white spots on my face, and that is the primer. It is just now settling into my pores. Alright, so I have my primer in. Then I just go over with my hands, just patting it right in. I avoid my nose because primer tends to slip off on my nose. So there we go. That's how I apply my primer. Next is concealer. Not just any concealer. 3 concealers. I like to go in with my NYX color corrector palette. Since I'm just using the spatula only on myself and this palette on myself, I'm just going to go straight in and I'm going to scoop into this pinky shade right here, and I'm just looking where I want any color corrector. This is going to go right under my eye. It is very thick. Don't apply liberal, but apply enough. So now I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs brush. It is the Seamless in 4, and I'm just spreading this all throughout under my eye. This is a great color corrector because it is affordable. It really gets the job done, and also your skin be looking flawless after. And you can see my pores are like faded away. They've left this earth. They are no longer inside. On every other day, it depends what concealer I want to use. So I'm just going to go with my all-time favorite. I'm going with my ColourPop concealer. This is probably one of my favorites. So going in with a damp sponge, and this is by Morphe. So I'm going in with a second coat. Boom. So I love going in with concealer first because I find it a lot better. Blendability. I tend to find that foundations take off my concealer. So now I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer. And I like to put this towards the ends of my forehead, I guess. Not the perimeter, but just kind of where like your bronzer would be at. I like to apply my concealer. And then just a little bit around here. All around here. It really hides all my imperfections. Then I go in with the same Marc Jacobs brush. Alright, it is now time for foundation. Can't put a lid on to save my life. Alright, so now I'm going in with foundation, and I'm using my all-time favorite, the Dior Air Flash in 3W. Give it a good shake. Boom. So now I'm going in with my Jeffree Star brush in JS1. Air brush to the gods. So here's how I get my eye brightening effect is the Shameless foundation from Marc Jacobs. Just like that. And you see that natural finish? It's not like, you know, boom highlight, boom foundation. It's just they all gradient together. Alright, so my base is complete. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of contouring. So the way I go through my steps, it really helps the cream contour blend in seamlessly. So I blend up first, just like that. And see how it's blended out already in seconds? Now I just stipple over it. Boom. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, we are looking blended out to filth. Next comes powder. So I'm going with my literal favorite, the Fenty Beauty Setting Powder. And then, look at that, blurred. Can someone call a doctor? Because I have a case of the blurred face. I apply baking powder on the top of my nose because I tend to, you know, scratch my nose, touch it or whatever. So just right on the top. And again, just blending my baking powder to my skin. So that is my face. I do not go in with bronzer because it's fall time. You don't want to go with bronze because one, the temperature of the lighting outside tends to change your bronzer and it just does not look. So I went out and bought myself a 26 color eyeshadow and blush palette, which is by BH Cosmetics. If I can open it. So here it is. Super pretty. I've had this for a little bit, but I bought this mainly for clients because my clients love blush and I don't know why. They just love it. So I tend to use these three colors right here the most for my clients. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try something out. So this nice coral shade, perfect for my skin tone. For some reason, this one, this sort of matches too, just a little bit. This is a little bit more pinkier than this one. So I use these two the most for blush. So now that bronzer season is over, I'm gonna go into the bronze brush by Marc Jacobs in 12. See, super cute. Really nice. This, can I just say, this brush is a god brush. It has been sent from the gods to Marc Jacobs, and he has built this brush in such a way where it's so versatile. You can take off powders, you can apply blush, bronzer, a little bit of everything. This is the perfect one to take out fallout also. So if you're just going in with a lot of setting powder, this one is the deal. Alright, so next we are going in with brows. I'm going to use the Benefit Ka-Brow in 4. Alright, my brows are like 75% complete because they're looking like shit. My favorite product for eye primer is the MAC Paint Pot. And so today is really just how I feel on eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna go a little bit more, I guess you would say, safer. So I'm gonna go in with the Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star. And I'm just gonna go in with a light color of Tannicon, just as my all over lid color. So here's my face complete. Well, semi. I still have to do highlight and lips. But here is my finished eyes. I thought they're such a cute, you know, fall look right now, so I decided to go with the trend. I put like, so what I did is first I went into the Conspiracy palette and I went with Tanacon all over my lid and then Diet Root Beer just in the corner. And then for the added depth on both sides, like that nice halo look, I did Calabasas and then a little bit of 1985 to blend on top to just get those colors nice and smooth and even. And then I went with Dog Mom all over my lid, and then two all over my lid. So now I think I'm gonna go in with a nice goldy color for highlight. I'm just gonna use my Ofra Cosmetics highlight in Rodeo Drive, and I'm just going to use a diffusing brush in 5106 by Urban Decay, and just really pack that brush, and then look at that. Ooh. The more subtle, the better for me, to be honest. But right now I'm just gonna go a little bit heavy because I just love this highlight. Alright, so the last step I want to complete this look with is the Marc Jacobs in Slow Burn. Such a interesting name color. But it is a perfect, like, light, kind of red, purple, nude color. Just watch the way this goes on. One swipe, hello. So, alright guys, that is it. This is my completed look. I'm just giving you fall vibes, nice professional vibes, I don't know. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below what you think of this look. If you guys have any more further questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.
Let's get some sun.